The Reckoning viewers labeled the BBC hypocrites for producing a drama based on the crimes of Jimmy Savile. The drama sees actor Steve Coogan taking on the role of one of Britain's most notorious paedophiles in British history. Ever since the scandal, the BBC has been accused of helping to cover up Savile's vile crimes, and for this reason, many viewers weren't pleased about the broadcaster airing the drama. However, many also applauded Steve on his portrayal of the presenter. Twitter user @Moderaturk penned, "Brave of #Steve Coogan to take on the role of Savile in #The Reckoning, and well done at BBC for making it. The likeness is uncanny. It doesn't excuse any of the license he was given to abuse so many people, but it is at least a start of redressing his awful and heinous crimes." Sick. @EndeavourMorse8 penned, "The BBC displaying rank hypocrisy by finally broadcasting #The Reckoning about #Jimmy Savile when they knowingly turned a blind eye to his crimes for decades." @ZoeTheraturn added, "So the BBC News, who covered up Jimmy Savile's crimes because he was a moneymaker for them, have now released a program to monetize the crimes of Jimmy Savile. Please remind me whilst we are why we are funding this POS #The Reckoning." Responding, @SophieGrant 1980 wrote, "Definitely odd, I thought ITV made it. Finding this wrong that the BBC actually commissioned this when they employed the sick B***************************** D #The Reckoning, fumed at Honeytrapped." @Marcus de added, #The Reckoning is a strange bit of program making. Like the BBC wanting to atone for its sins. Steve Coogan, however, is playing the role of the sleazy, scumbag Savile perfectly. Express.co.uk has contacted the BBC for a comment. This isn't the first time the series has faced backlash, as there was an initial negative reaction when The Sires was first announced. Savile was one of the UK's most influential celebrities, who managed to climb up the social ladder and become friends with Margaret Thatcher, Prince Charles and Princess Diana, as well as making close contacts in government and newspapers. Savile's death in 2011 meant that his victims were finally able to speak out about what happened to them and highlight how he managed to hide in plain sight. Chief Content Officer Charlotte Moore at the BBC recently defended their reason for making the series and told Express.co.uk and other press, "I think all 4 episodes trace the moments where the BBC could have done something to stop this man and didn't. The failings of the institution were very clear, and I think no one is shying away from those moments where something could have been done. I think the story of the BBC is another story to be told. But this was a film about Savile and how he did what he did and how those institutions, the BBC as I say is all the way through, but those institutions failed to listen to the rumours, failed to ask further questions, failed to do anything about it, and I think again it is the BBC but also society. We all felt there was a story to tell here, and of course, I thought of the BBC's part of the story, but, just because the BBC is a big part of this story is not a reason to not tell this story." The Reckoning continues on Tuesday at 9 p.m. on BBC One, with the full series available to watch on BBC iPlayer.